Alright you guys, today we are going to be doing an organize with me because our homeschool room is not terrible, but it's not great either, and it's starting to get out of hand. And if you've seen my last couple of videos, I've mentioned how with the month off of homeschooling, I really want to focus on cleaning our house and decluttering, so then that way we can enter the new year and just restart up our homeschool year with, you know, good intentions and a clean house and just all things set right, so then I can focus on what's important instead of just constantly cleaning and then being driven crazy that everything is just being pulled out and then nothing is really being like played with or used and things like this. So I'm going to walk you through the mess and then we're going to get started with cleaning, but it probably is going to be like popcorn cleaning, so it's probably going to be done over the course of a few days just because of children and things like that. So let's get started. All right, so the first thing that I want to tackle is the homeschool table. The kids have gotten a lot of paint on it, so I want to have them, I want to pull it out and then have them wipe that down. But I also need to figure out where all of this stuff is going to go. They got these little lap trays when we went on a road trip, but they haven't really found a spot for them and they don't use them often enough to keep them where they're at. So I want to, you know, just get those tucked away somewhere. And I also said at the beginning of the school year that I wanted to work more on calendar work and actually using our calendar, but as you can see, it has been stuck on July, so I have not done that. So I'm probably going to take that down and use that wall space for something better. And then the kids are using or are doing a sewing project. So the sewing box and machine are just kind of out and about, and it's driving me crazy a little bit. And then there's our unit study board. We are writing on it as we finish the lessons. So we've only done 2 lessons so far. That's why it's not completely filled out yet. And then that's actually some Christmas presents that I need to take upstairs and wrap. As you can see, it's just kind of being a collect-all right now. And then that is our bookcase. They definitely need to be organized, as well as those books. I've kind of just pulled from, because I keep our read-alouds, you know, up there just so they don't get lost by the kids taking them, and I've kind of just pulled and forgotten about, so they're kind of just a mess. And then with sewing, our kids have a bag of fabric that they've picked out from the store, so we've just been keeping it there. I need to find a spot for that. And then that little area needs to get better organized. And so you guys can see it's not too bad, but it's just bad enough until I open this. What in the world? I need to organize these games, and I really struggle with this area, you guys. I get it looking nice, and then my kids just come and take out from it, and it gets insane. So I think I'm going to move all of the games right here, and then maybe put some of the unused homeschooling curriculum, like some of the things that I'm saving for later on as they get older, or some of the things that I'm just storing like binders, and I'm going to put them on the sides, and then maybe just put the games so they're more accessible and so it stops being so all over the place. But as you can see, we definitely have some organizing to do and some decluttering. So some of this stuff is actually probably going to get donated as well. So I'm going to get started on that, and hopefully you guys can get your own cleaning motivation. Alright you guys, so it is the next day. Yesterday I had to stop a little early because my toddler woke up and he was kind of cranky, so I just never got a chance to come back to it. There's an even bigger mess now because of all the books on the floor. But I did finish this side of the bookcase. I did like a mix of like vertical and then horizontal and then vertical, horizontal. Just thinking, because if my kids come and start like pulling things out like they like to do and just kind of like throwing things back in, it would help keep the books from just completely toppling over and becoming a big mess. You know, at least that's the dream, right? To kind of help everything stay organized. I'm not sure if it's gonna work. I'll kind of keep you guys updated the next time I do one of these videos and see if that actually helped maintain things. I'm gonna focus on getting that side kind of cleaned up. My kids are playing. Last week we had donated a lot of books, so I'm not necessarily like going through any of our books to see if we're gonna get rid of anything. I will be going through that closet though, just to see if there are like games and just odds and ends that I'm gonna get rid of. And so we're gonna see how much we can accomplish today. Hopefully I can manage to get it all done, because I want to move on to other things like my pantry and my garage, and just kind of get the house completely cleared out before we come back from our Christmas break in January. Alright, so as you can see, it is completed. I did somewhat of a similar thing on this side that I did with the other. I organized this side mostly by shape. However, I do have all of our beginning readers right there. I did something that I know I'm probably going to regret, just because I know it's probably not going to stay, but I organized it from level 1 readers, and then it goes into level 2, level 3, level 4. That way when I have my daughter pull a book to read, she knows that everything on the top she should be able to read, and that should be easy practice for her, and like somewhat challenging practice, instead of jumping into like a level 4 and then just being completely lost. And then the rest I just did based on size. And then I have some board books right here for my toddler. If you guys have a toddler and you're looking for some fun little books for them, these little like finger puppet books are super cute. My toddler does not enjoy reading. He usually swats whatever book I have in my hand, but he loves when I can dance around with a little puppet. So he thinks that these ones are really fun. I'll try to link it below just in case any of you have a toddler who does not necessarily care for books, which hurts my heart. And then this is like one of his other favorite books, so I kind of kept that on top, even though it's a little larger one. And so now I'm gonna get to the rest of the cleaning. Send prayers. I don't know how many of you will remember this video, but it was one of my videos done over the summer about curriculum and just resources that I would never buy again. And I searched high and low for this busy book, and I could not find it anywhere. And I could have sworn I checked in these baskets, but I found the busy book, you guys. And so I'm not trying to hate on this busy book company at all, but this is what I was talking about when I said one of the things that I didn't like about it was the lack of like diversity. Look, there's like eight kids there, and they're all the same skin tone. And this whole bag of little like 100-piece item, probably more than 100 pieces. I had to put all of the little Velcro pieces in the book for these items, as well as on the back of each and every single card. This busy book drove me crazy trying to put it together. I wish I would have gotten a different one, but I was excited that I found it. Even though I don't necessarily like, you know, those two things drove me crazy about it. I think it'll be good just to give my toddler. Why buy another one if I just found the one that, you know, I couldn't find before? So it pays to clean out things. I just noticed that my camera died. I'm not sure how much you just saw before it went out, but I cleaned out this table, both of the sides. I organized it. That bag right there is trash. I basically threw away like all of the random papers that they had and any like broken crayons, dried out markers, things like that. This is a subscription box and some craft paper that I need to put away. That's a pile I need to figure stuff out with. I put all of their crayons and colored pencils into this drawer. This one is just filled with like some wooden crafts that they have, and then that one's empty. And then on the side that we push into the wall is where I put stickers, just so the baby doesn't get into them and, you know, stickers end up all over the wall. It's also where I put the paint and markers, just to kind of create that extra barrier for him to get to them. And then this is a mat that we have where they can basically like do art, Play-Doh, things like that. So this side, I mean, this table is light enough where they can pull it out themselves for the big kids. And so when they want to get to those things, they can just pull it out. But, you know, there's my barrier for the baby. And then later on, I'm going to have them wipe down all of this paint that they have on there. Maybe get some shaving cream or something, make it fun for them. All right, you guys, it's a sweet taste of freedom. I am almost done. But I also have, like, the worst part for last too. It's the pantry that is like half snacks, half games, and homeschool curriculum for the future. So I don't wanna, but I'm gonna. So that is it. I am done. Everything is cleaned and organized and decluttered, and now I can move on to other parts of my house. Here is like a little pile of trash, and then these coloring books and this subscription box I'm just gonna donate. This was a Mel Science subscription box, which I was really looking forward to doing, but we're just so busy, and I could probably hang on to it. I probably should hang on to it, but I'm also in the spirit of giving. So I'm like, why not just give it to somebody who's actually going to use it right now and enjoy it and have fun with it. So I just need to find somebody who wants something like that, throw away the trash, and that's it. The room is clean. Are you decluttering and cleaning for your Christmas winter break? Let me know down below. I would love to hear how you are spending your break, and if you are cleaning out your house like I am, or if you are filling it with rest and fun, just making memories and things like that with your kids. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, hit that red subscribe button, and I'll see you again later. Bye.